Why I never negotiated and what it taught me about worth. From salaries to sacred exchanges, claiming value is a path of transformation. I have never asked for a raise. I've never negotiated a salary. Once a boss even admitted to me that he almost paused the hiring process because I didn't negotiate the salary. He told me later he worried it meant I didn't know my worth. I remembered smiling politely in the moment, but inside I thought, why should I have to ask? Why can't my work simply be valued for what it is? The truth is, men are often taught to negotiate as a sign of strength. Women, on the other hand, are too often rewarded for being accommodating, grateful, or easy to work with. And so the cycle continues. Many of us accept less than we deserve, not because we lack value, but because we're uncomfortable attaching numbers to it. That's been true for me. The universe has always abundantly provided for me, but I've never felt comfortable placing a price on my work. Now, as I step into this space where I'm directly offering opportunities for people to tap into their intuition and experience transformation, I feel that same discomfort rising. Part of me wants to give it all away for free. Part of me wants everyone who feels called to have access. But here's what I've learned. Transformation requires commitment, and commitment requires exchange. Money is never just money. It's energy, intention, and momentum. When someone chooses to invest even a modest amount, they're declaring, I'm ready. That shift changes the way they show up, and it changes the results they receive. That's why I created the Intuition Growth Lab, a playful, intentional container where we get to practice strengthening our inner knowing. Free subscribers receive the weekly invitations. For example, the very first prompt of the Intuition Growth Lab asked, what happens in your body when someone offers you less than you know your work is worth? Do you shrink, heat up, go numb, feel a wave of anger or shame? That moment of noticing is powerful. It shows us where old stories about value live in the body, and it opens up the door to rewriting them. In the lab, we don't just think about intuition, we practice listening to it, feeling it, and responding to it. That's where the transformation begins. Paid subscribers receive the full experience, deeper guidance, my own reflections on the prompts, community resonance, and special content I only share inside the lab. It's not about charging for intuition, it's about honoring the essential current behind currency. When you exchange energy, you amplify energy. So, if you've been quietly resonating with this space, I invite you to consider stepping into it more fully, not just for me, but for yourself, for the commitment to your intuition, for the transformation that happens when energy moves in both directions. In moments like this, I call on Sekhmet, the lion-headed Egyptian goddess of fierce truth and protection. Sekhmet reminds us that valuing our worth is not selfish, it's sacred. She teaches us that boundaries are an act of love, that claiming our worth is a roar of alignment, and when we exchange energy with integrity, we fuel transformation not only for ourselves, but for the collective. If you're navigating threshold in your own life, whether it's a career shift, relationship change, or a deeper call to step into your intuition, I also offer transition doula services. Think of it as sacred support for the in-between. The messy, uncertain, beautiful space where the old is falling away and the new has not yet fully arrived. Together, we create a container for you to listen deeply, move through resistance, and honor the exchange required for transformation. If you feel the stirrings of change within you, I would be honored to walk beside you. More information can be found at www.goddessintraining.online.